is Clodomir of Save the Victor Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video with your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. And today we will be playing with Prados Beauty and their new Lauren Good Day collection. If that is something you're into, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly go over the items that we got from the collection before going on to our two looks. So this collection again is with Prados Beauty and it's a collab with Lauren Good Day. The collection had a big palette, it had 4 smaller palettes, eyeliner, and some lip products, I believe, covered the full collection. We picked up 3 things from the collection. We picked up the plant medicine palette and we picked up the healing waters. And then we also picked up the brown eyeliner. Here, I love a good brown eyeliner. That used to be kind of my go-to. Each one of these palettes the inside matches the outside. These are the color schemes here, which would be blues and greens. The plant medicine, of course, is nature plant related colors. And then healing waters, as one would think, would definitely be in beautiful water-like tones. So I can't wait to play with these. And then of course we've got our little eyeliner here. Just a little bit on the collection. Here's the beautiful Lauren Good Day here. And it is, thank you for purchasing the new Prados Beauty and Lauren Good Day collection. Lauren Good Day is a multi-award winning, I hope I'm gonna get this right, Rikara Hidatsa, Blackfeet and Plains Cree artist and sought after fashion designer. Her artwork has been shown at the world's most prestigious Native American juried art shows and has been part of numerous solo and group exhibitions at galleries and museums across the country. The Prados Beauty and Lauren Good Day collaboration features a limited edition collection of makeup products showcasing Lauren's art and traditional Native American ledger art designs. This collaboration is a celebration of Native American and Indigenous peoples on Indigenous Peoples Day as it celebrates and honors Indigenous beauty and culture, which I believe was the day it was released. And yes, so they're in New Mexico. You can follow on Instagram at Prados Beauty, Facebook at Prados Beauty, and TikTok at Prados Beauty. It's lovely, yes, and her artwork is absolutely stunning. The folks at Prados Beauty are really, really kind. If you send them DMs with questions, they have answers for you. I was really, really excited to try this collection out. Being in Vancouver, we like to celebrate a lot of Indigenous culture. I work for a company that I would say is about 50% Indigenous and 50% not. And we build social purpose housing. We've even built like sweat lodges and do a lot with the Indigenous community as well as the community at large, because we at my company we're in social purpose housing, so we like to build community. So again, I'm really excited to play with these products and let's get to the first look. So here we go. So the first palette that we are going to play with out of the 2 that I have is the one that is called Plant Medicine Refresher. It came in this little box and then it has the matching inside as well. These are such cute little palettes. Again, I would have loved all 4 of them, but you know, budgets. So I got the 2 that I liked most, and Plant Medicine is this beautiful color story here, which is a really cute palette. So this is the palette we're going to play with today. Then I picked up the eyeliner. They did a brown eyeliner. I love a brown eyeliner and I always have trouble finding one that I really, really like. Yeah, so I'm really excited to play with that. And then because I want to try and keep this as Indigenous as possible, I have my Prados mirror from the last order I did. I have the blush palette here, and then just for a couple other things I did use, I forgot, I could have done it on screen, but I forgot, I put a little of the Cheekbone Beauty bronzer on. I am going to use the highlighter from there today. I also have a Cheekbone Beauty lipstick, so I thought we can use those all together. So before we start playing with this palette, I'm going to put a little bit of my P. Louise Rumor 2 base on. The reason why I bought this mirror back in the day, because besides being very cute, it lights up, which I love, especially now with the today I'm actually having a sunny day, but for like a good chunk of this morning, it was very dull and dreary out. And then of course everything is darker when you wake up in the morning. So if you're doing makeup, sometimes it's nice to have a lighted mirror when it is a little dark out. All right, so we have our base on. Now let's play with this beautiful palette. So I think what I want to do, so they're all shimmery shades except for the dark green. So I'm going to stick that dark green along the outer edge. So this is the one I have from Cosmic Brushes. So we're going to go into this dark green shade. I don't think they have any names on them. Yeah, this is a brand I've been looking at for a while. Some of their original palettes are color stories that I already have, even though they're very beautiful, and I've been watching them for a while. I did, like I said, pick up the blush palette and this mirror for my first order. Oh, it's gotta be almost 2 years now, I want to say. I could be wrong, it could be a year and a half, and I've really enjoyed it. Like I said, I've been watching to get more, and then when this release came out, the big palette looked really good, and that's kind of what they were showing at first, kind of just like the cover, and I was like, ooh, I wonder what the inside's going to be like. But again, being on a budget, I was like, oh, but do I need another big palette? And then they were showing kind of like what's in the collection, and you could tell something would be lip products, you could see the eyeliner, but they had some small boxes, and I was like, oh, is there going to be like blushes, highlighters, bronzers? I wasn't sure. And then when on release day they ended up being a little mini palettes, I was like, all right, this I can get behind, and I can pick up a few palettes. And like I said, I liked all four. Yeah, one day I'll get one of the bigger palettes too. Like I said, they all look really nice, but thought, let's try these. There is a place in Canada where I can get some of their products as well online, but wasn't sure if they were going to get the new releases and when they were going to get them, so I just ordered them direct. And since the last time, I'm happy that they didn't use DHL, they did Canada Post, so that was very cool. Even though I had that scare with Canada Post, and this was one of the packages that was in there that had gone missing for a couple hours. Yeah, so since they went Canada Post, I was lucky I didn't get charged duty, because with Canada Post, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It depends on what the threshold of your order is. But when it comes to DHL, you almost always get hit with some kind of fee. Okay, there we go. I've got my shape out. I've got this blended a little bit. Again, we will add some more after. Okay, there we go. We've got our shape. We've got to this beautiful green. So next up, I want to go into, yeah, let's go into this darker brown shimmer there. Also, oh, look at this. It looks like it's a duochrome. This one's giving me, depending on how I turn it, kind of green bronze. Oh, interesting. Well, I have some on my finger. Let's do the phalange test first. Ooh, hello. Hello, hello. First I was like, oh, we'll just use the dark brown shimmer, and then we'll add a little bit of the light shimmer. But this one has beautiful reflex. Now that's a fun surprise. I like that. I didn't swatch these or anything first. I just looked at them. So here we go. We're discovering things together here. This is really nice. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's also take some with a brush and a little bit of spray. And let's see if we can get some, even though this is going really well, get even more intensity. Wow. That is nice. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to still darken the edge though. So I'm going to go into the dark shimmery shade in there as well. So this one I think is just a normal shimmer, but it's very pretty. I like when you have fun surprises when you're putting on your eyeshadow. This one has a beautiful reflect to it. And then this one is going nicely on top of that other there. Okay, yeah, that's really pretty. And then for the bottom lash line, let's just use that first green again. I like that. Oh, and then with that liner on. Okay, so I want for the inner corner, let's use this shade here. Oh, this one has a reflect as well. Look at that. It isn't strictly a cream shade. It's cream with green. Okay, this palette just keeps on surprising me. You are little but mighty. All right, I just need another little brush here. Let's see here. All right. Let's grab a little bit of that shimmer there. Pop that into the inner corner. Nice, 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 nice. All right, now this one looks like it's a glitter, so let's see. It is, but it's really nice and soft. So let's see if we can just pat this onto the middle of our eye. Might as well play with as many of these shades as we can. Ooh, and that's with no glitter glue. These are the type of glitters that I like, that they're more like an eyeshadow than a glitter, like a traditional glitter that really definitely needs something to stick down on. This just goes nicely on top of the shadows. Ooh, that is a totally blingy. So that means the only shade that we didn't touch is this bronzy shade here. So let's just take a look at that. Oh, that is beautiful too. Look at that. Excellent. Again, this is a tiny but mighty palette. Okay, so before we go on to the eyeliner, let's play with our little blush here and with our little highlighter. So in this palette here, we've got this beautiful peachy shade, we've got a pink, we've got a beautiful red, and then kind of a, almost like it has a little bit of like mahogany or something in it. Like this one's definitely brighter and this one's more red, rusty, maybe more rusty red and pan, but then it's really nice and pink when you put it on here. But I think because we're doing green, I'm going to use the shade that I like a lot, which is this one here. And then we're going to put on a little highlighter. So this is a Cheekbone Beauty, which is a Canadian Indigenous brand. I have quite a few of their products as well. And then we're going to use this highlighter. This is, they don't have names on them. It's do good, feel good, look good. And then this is a palette that you can buy, and then you can, it's magnetic, and then you can add the shades. And this is, ooh, very teeny writing. Let's see, I can't remember what shade this is. So the shade is number 9. So number 9 highlighter. So there we go after all that. So we're gonna grab our little highlighter brush. And then we'll use a little highlight. There we go. That's set. Okay, so now before we do lips, let's play with that liner. So again here, this is the Prados liner and it's with the Lauren Good Day collection. And let's see here, so I've got that brush here and let's give it a go. I'll turn the light on actually. The only thing that would make this mirror a little bit better would be if it was a close-up mirror. These days I could use all my mirrors as close-up mirrors, I tell you. Okay, that's got a nice little brush on here. Now I'm putting it through its paces because sometimes some liners don't go over glitter very well, but this one is doing all right. Yeah, Definitely should give this a better go on its own, just so you can see it better. It's working really, really, really nicely, but I am putting it on top of shadow. But I just wanted to see how it worked. Sometimes that's good instead of it being too floppy, because then you get no precision at all. So this is definitely being able to give precision. It's doing not too bad going over glitter. But let's see here on our hand. But then you can see what a beautiful color this is, and then how nicely it goes on. So there we go. And then last but not least, let's put on some lipstick. Oh, need some mascara too. There we go. There's our beautiful red lipstick. This is in the shade Aki, which I believe was a limited edition shade at the time. But it comes in this nice cardboard packaging, so most of it is recycled. All right, I'm gonna go and do my hair, and then we'll just have a quick roundup before we're going on to the next look. Okay, we're back, we're done. I put on a little mascara. I put on some cedar ball earrings I bought from an Indigenous maker here in Maple Ridge. I have my Be Kind sweatshirt on, and we've had our play with the first of 2 palettes, playing with Prados Beauty and the Lauren Good-A-Day collection. So let's get on to the second look. Okay, so here we are for look 2. We are going to be playing with the Healing Waters palette, and it is this beautiful story here. We've got 2 matte shades, we've got 3 shimmer shades, and I'm not sure, does this one have... Nope, this one doesn't have, so it's 4 shimmer shades. This one doesn't have a glitter in it. I'm really excited about the 2 mattes, to be honest. It'll be a little bit easier to do just one look with, or more than one look with. So let's do it. So we're gonna, of course, put on a little bit of my P. Louise Rumor 2 eye base. And I found my brush again. I've been looking for this for days, but it's hiding between all my brushes. So this one, we're going to do a rounded look using the blue shades. We will, of course, go darkest to lightest. Funny story, I used to always do lightest to darkest, and now I do the other way around. I mean, every once in a while I will change it up depending on if I'm wanting the darker edge to be... If I just want a little bit more darkness on the edge after the fact, then I will have probably started something a bit lighter. But right now, we are going to start with dark to light. I'm using the Rumor 2, which is more of a neutral shade today, because I think these colors don't need to have like a white base or anything. So I am now, and I was smart, I grabbed a pile of brushes so this time, so it'll be easier. Okay, so I'm going to go, again, there's no names in here, so I'm going to go just in the darkest shade, which is that one there. And we're going to go pop that on the outside, and it is a very nice dark blue. So here we go. Oh yeah, that is pretty. So funny, in the 80s when everybody would do like a big bold blue eye look, I remember I went to school with a girl who did from lash to eyebrow blue eyeshadow, and people kind of make fun of her. But it was her thing, and it's just like, and now everybody just loves a full, bold, monochromatic look in blue, and so maybe she was before her time. So there we go. That is the darkest shade there. So that's just patted on. I'm going to go and take a fluffier brush, and then I'm just going to blend it out. I wasn't quite sure how big I wanted to go round it out, so blending this out will help. I like that shade. Blend it out nicely, and then we can add some more for even more depth back in again. But I just wanted to figure out what shape we were doing. And then I'm going to take a little bit along the bottom lash line already on the edge. All right, so I'm going to take another fluffy-ish brush here, and then we're going to go into the lightest matte shade there. And then we will use that to also blend out the edge a little. Yeah, there we go. And it will come more together once it's done. I think that's why I like looks that have a winged out look, because it already looks kind of almost complete as soon as you got your wing going. So there we go. We've got that blended out there, and then now we can use a more denser brush to try and pack in that blue a little bit more. Oh, that's a really pretty color. That's the kind of color the girl from my class would have wore. This nice bright blue. Oh, that is a really pretty color. Yeah, I think I was pretty scared of blue eyeshadow for a while. There we go. And I'm going to take a small brush, and then we will do that along the bottom lash line in the front part. And then a little bit more of that darker blue to kind of blend the two together. Okay, so now before I add any shimmers, I am going to darken the edge some more. So we're going to go back into that first dark blue and pat that onto the edge. Yeah, I like that with some extra darkness there. Okay, and then a teeny bit more of the light blue. Okay, that is super pretty. Okay, so now I keep saying okay. Need to find a new phrase. All right, so for the inner corner, let's use this shimmery white shade. Well, let's see how that goes. I don't know, these shimmers didn't really need any sort of setting spray. They did really nicely on their own, so I didn't bring any out to use. Okay, so we are then going to go into yes, we're going to go into the darkest of the shimmers, and we're going to do that along the outside edge. Let's grab a flat brush I want to use. Yes. I just washed my brushes so they're a little stiff. Okay. Oops, and then I went into the wrong color. Okay, so we're going to do the light color first up front. I'm hilarious. Okay. Oh, this is nice. It's blue, but it does have a little bit of pink in it. I don't know if you can, if you can see there, it's got a little bit pinky purple. That's nice. All right, phalange test. Ooh, see, look at, oh, so pretty. Oh yes, I like it. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, let's do the other eye. Might as well go right away with the finger. Duper, it's like wet, shimmery. That is nice, I like. All right, and then we want to go into the, I think we're gonna do, actually, I'm going to take this one here and I'm just gonna put it in the middle part there, and then we will use the other end to darken the edge, and then that way we'll have used all the colors in this palette, put them all through their test. So I'm just gonna go, oh, that's a really pretty color, look at that. Oh yeah, that's super pretty. All right, if you like blue and you like shiny, this is the palette for you. Oh, this is so cute. All right, and then last up, we're gonna have this darker one there. It almost feels like it has a teeny bit of a green in there. And then because that's kind of like an outer edge, that my full finger might make a mess, I'm gonna use my little pinky. Let's see. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Just get a little bit more tense on the outside. Nice. I like it. This is a cute, another small but mighty palette. I like that. So I think I will take, I did bring it, yeah. So I'm just gonna take a little bit again of the brown liner. I'm just gonna put it just along, I'm not gonna do a wing, but I'm just gonna put it along my lash line because I have like very few lashes, and that sometimes helps make it look like I have a few lashes. Make it look a little thicker, of course mascara as well, but yeah, now that I've broke this brush in a little bit, yeah, it's good. It was a little bit stiff at first, but there we go. So we will again play with some Prados Beauty here. So we did this peachy one yesterday. Let's do this pinkish shade today in blush, like so. And just remember, tap off a little bit because they are nice and pigmented. There we go. So let's then put on a little bit of highlighter, again with the Cheekbone Beauty from yesterday. I'm actually going to use this shade here. It's more of a shimmery blush, but I think this would make a nice highlight as well. Yes. Yes, it will. No lie being told. Yes, that is pretty. And then again, let's do a bold red lip again with the Aki shade. There we go. And then last but not least, the mascara. I think I'm going to need to start a new one. I think this is on its last bits. It's funny with mascara, when, or at least with the Essence one, when it's just about like you've used it up, it's super thick, and you need to kind of really get it in there, it looks the best. Like this mascara is good from the minute you take it out of the tube till literally its last. Okay, we are done. There is our second look from the Prados Lauren Good Day collection. And again, for refresher, the first look was with the plant medicine. Plants, they don't like me. I have a black thumb. It is this beautiful color story here. I like it a lot. I just wish maybe that this one would have been a matte too, that we had two mattes, or maybe took this one out for a matte. Yeah, I think if we would have had, yeah, leave these two, make that a matte green as well, then it'd be like the perfect one to travel. But I did really like it. The quality is fantastic. And like those two, like let's have a reminder, like look how beautiful and shiny those are, like just beautiful. I like it. And then of course today's palette, the Healing Waters, with is this beautiful color story, and we managed to use all the colors here, and it is nice and sparkly. So I'm so happy I bought them. I love them. Like I said, I've liked the blush. I've been using it for a while. So there we go. There is our 2-look video on the Prados Lauren Good Day collection. Let me know, did you get anything? Have you heard of Prados? If you haven't, I think you may want to look into it. So anyways, that's it for me. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. We try to post on Mondays and Fridays with the occasional extra video like this one. And yeah, as always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay.